this week's action of professional wrestling. And you got to think, whoever makes the pinfall, if it's one member of Mara and Jarvis, they'll be the new Ascension champion as well.
Absolutely. Someone could walk out of this building a double champion. And gorgeous Gregory being as humble as ever, we see.
Take off my $6,000 diamond road.
Honestly, I wouldn't let anyone else touch my $10,000 diamond robe. Awful lot of trust Gregory's putting in our officiating team here.
I think I would trust Nick Brown with 10 grand. Brad Mitchell, not so much, but that's just my personal opinion. Who you would choose to trust with your time? It's your business, Todd Cross.
I barely have a $10,000 car, let alone a road.
And I believe we're going to get started here, Todd Cross. The formalities are out of the way. Jace Mera, a former Ascension champion, could be able to wrestle his way back to that championship pending the results of this matchup. Action getting us started here this week on the Thursday Throwdown. Tag Team Championship on the line, of course. If gorgeous Gregory gets pinned in this matchup, he will also lose that Ascension Championship. It is all on the line here at our home base in the Uniontown Mall. My name is Jim Amato, being joined by the very first ever Ryse Tag Team Champion, one Ty Cross. Ty, you made a career of being a tag team specialist for over a decade. So let me ask you, what should the strategy be here in a matchup with the stakes this high for the championships?
Well, it's great to win the Ascension Championship if you're either member of Mara and Jarvis. That's wonderful, but the key should be preserving your tag team titles. That's what you're here to do. You're here to defend your gold. So try not to worry so much about who's going to get that pinfall. As wonderful and prestigious as the Ascension Championship is.
Missile drop kick, 2 feet firmly in the chest, and Jace Mera is rolling right out of the blocks. Coming in hot.
What I was saying is you don't want to let that Ascension Championship come between you two. As the tag champs, preserve your titles and do what's best for the team here. And it looks like Mara and Jarvis are working that way already.
Advantage to the champions. Tag team tandem offense. Jarvis goes down, hooks that leg. And you can see Gregory kicking out with a sense of urgency because not only is an opportunity for the tag titles on the line, but Gregory's Ascension Championship is in jeopardy as well.
Gregory trying to get a timeout there. Wasn't able to get the timeout, but was able to buy himself some time. Smart move there.
And here we're seeing the Italian strongman when Michael Enrico going to work here. But Jarvis just steamrolls the challengers. We have seen Tad Jarvis grow by leaps and bounds. And you're seeing proof positive of that right here. Big collision in the corner. I don't know how much is on the line in this matchup, Ty Cross. You can feel the energy in this building right now. Everyone a little on edge.
You got to think Gregory and Enrico working together, building up to this matchup, working out together, going over game plan. When you see Gregory there getting Enrico out of dodge, smart move.
Creating a timeout, as you said, very smart, because they are halting all of the momentum that the champions had here. We know that both, wait a minute, look out, they may not be safe out there. Jarvis takes out everybody.
I did not know Tad Jarvis could fly, but here we are. You think he picked that up from Mara working out together?
Certainly these two are on the same page because we're seeing a lot of continuity from the champions. Despite being a newly formed team, they may have found their niche here in Ryse Wrestling. They may have found the niche where they can be ultra successful.
Hold on, no. Hey, Gregory, come on. What are you doing now?
And the referee should get Gregory out of there. Gregory is not the legal man. Mara hesitated, and man, did he pay for it. Complexion of this tag team championship match changing completely here.
Absolute definition of raw power.
Hooks both legs, driving pinfall attempt, forcing Jace Mara to expend that much more energy to kick out.
Easy work,
As talented as Gregory is, he is probably even more arrogant, more brash than that.
Well, when you are the definition of a blue chip stock in this business, you've got room to be brash and arrogant.
And this is the pace that the challengers are going to look to employ, being very methodical, slowing the matchup down, dictating the pace of the contest as we move forward. Enrico comes in, and Jace Mara is in the wrong part of town. If you can tie cross, can you highlight the importance of cutting the ring in half?
It's the key to any tag team victory. You want to make sure you are able to expel as much energy as possible out of your opponent and create as much damage. You can see here, official distracted, you get a couple extra punches in from Gregory. It's the key to tag team wrestling. You have your territory to work in. You work in that territory. It is beneficial for you.
And there we're seeing again sign of true tag team strategy. Quick tags, keeping the fresh man in the ring. And Gregory has Jace all tied up center ring.
Quick tags are also so crucial, making sure both men stay fresh at all times.
You can see Gregory trying to twist and contort the appendage of Jace here. Jace escapes, but man, did Gregory shut him down. Huge foot to the face, finds 2.5, but we know that Mara has shown a lot of durability throughout his Ryse tenure.
And you saw there, that was a little bit of ring generalship from Gregory, making sure that he kept his body between Jace Mara and Tad Jarvis, so that Jarvis had to hit the ropes towards Enrico's side. It's little tic-tac plays like that that build towards success.
And that's the true difference at the championship level, Tag Cross.
Absolutely. You see here again Enrico putting himself between his opponent and his opponent's partner.
And we saw how much momentum that the champions came out of the blocks with to start this matchup. But man, have things turned around here because Enrico is grinding Jace Mara into the canvas. It is now Mara that's going to look to try to work his way back up to a vertical base. But again, Enrico, a young ring general, knew exactly when to cut him off. Mara Mara avoids the contact. One more time. Desperation, diving, leg warrior connects. Pivotal point here, tie cross. Can Jace make the tag?
You can see Jace is in the right side of where he needs to be here. He's just a couple of body rolls away from getting to tag Jarvis.
Who will make the tag? Who will walk out of this building as the tag team champions? And Jarvis is cooking. Trademark Tad offense here.
Beautifully executed.
Innovative offense, hooks that leg. 2.5.
Using his body weight against the ropes to put the challengers into position for those neck breakers. Beautifully done.
What a roll Jarvis is on. The Daredevil is perched, but he gets intercepted.
Mara had some trouble getting to the top rope there. I think the damage from earlier, his ascent to the top wasn't as quick as it usually is.
Interception from the Italian strongman. Gianni better turn around. Jarvis could be going for that home run swing. Mara intercepts Gregory. Tad cuts Gianni in half. No! What a near fall. I thought it was overtime.
Unbelievable. I was ready to move on to the next segment. But this match continues, Jim.
What will it take for the champions to retain those belts? The ultra competitive Ryse Tag Team Division on display here.
And the champs are in full control right now.
Miscue! Miscue! Whoa, wait a minute! Gregory! I think Gregory's leaving Gianni high and dry!
Look, he doesn't want to risk that title! I think Gregory realizes the spot that they're in isn't advantageous, and rather than becoming the legal man and possibly being pinned, he's going to get out of Dodge.
Once a snake, always a snake. But now it's Enrico going to suffer the consequences. Mara's up top.
Giant leg drop connecting.
And forget about it. Competitive tag team action, but it is Jace Mara and Tad Jarvis retaining the championships as gorgeous Gregory got the hell out of Dodge and Gianni Michael Enrico had to take the bullet.
Megan here with your Ryse Ascension champion, Gorgeous Gregory. Gorgeous Gregory, you were in a tag match tonight with Gianni Michael Enrico. You didn't quite back up your tag team partner in that match. There's a rift now with you and Gianni Michael Enrico. What is going on?
Quite the rift, huh? You know, normally, sweetheart, I would come out here, I'd rub your shoulder, I'd play with your hair, I'd put the moves on you like I normally do. But to be honest, people of Uniontown, quite frankly, I'm just not in the mood because I am tired of being held back around here. I'm tired of it. I'm through, and I'm going to prove that Gorgeous Gregory is head and shoulders above everybody, just like I said out there straight into that camera. So Gianni, I'm a generational talent. I'm a once-in-a-lifetime athlete, and I am the main character of this show. The main character, the main character, the main character. It's not you, it's not anybody else, but it's me. It's me, it's always been me. And I have this title to prove it, and nobody is ever going to take it off of me, especially you. Does that answer your question, sweetheart?
They say that a good man is a dangerous man that has that under voluntary control. And I mean, let's be honest, that just hasn't been me for a while. I mean, the emotional intelligence scale has been pretty low. You know, every time I put on that mask, you know, become the ether, it's blind rage, it's uncontrollable.
Needs to get in there and help.
Oh no!
It makes me do things that only somebody with a mental breakdown could do. And a lot of that stems from feeling disrespected in this business. People thinking just because I'm a playboy, I'm not like that. You know, and all the disrespect that I got from Mathis and it just sent me on a spiral, you know. And the older I get, the more I realize that the person that has controlled aggression is the one that's really in control. You see, the mask is not what makes me a monster. I've always been that monster. And now that I've mastered controlled aggression, I am truly the most dominant big man in independent professional wrestling.
A rivalry that has spanned over a year here at Ryse Wrestling. The last time we saw Pretty Boy Smooth square off with Mathis, the Ether made an appearance. But this week here on the Thursday Throwdown, Pretty Boy Smooth himself has declared that he will put an end to pure trash Mathis. Conversely, Mathis wants to continue his reign of chaos in this organization. Pretty Boy Smooth has made his case for a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. But if Pretty Boy Smooth wants to obtain that opportunity, he's going to have to make it through Mathis here this week. Size, speed, agility, power, all the God-given gifts an athlete could ask for. Pretty Boy Smooth is built from the ground up to be a success. But to maximize that success, he will have to make it through pure trash Ron Mathis. And Pretty Boy Smooth looks very, very focused. Once again, feature contest here this week on the Thursday Throwdown. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment here each and every week.
Pretty Boy Smooth and Ron Mathis, two former Ryse Grand Champions. Both competitors on the NWA radar as well.
And you can feel the tension, you can feel the animosity at the Uniontown Mall. A storied rivalry, between these two diametrically opposed athletes. Collar and elbow tie-up gets us started, and immediately the big man, Pretty Boy Smooth, asserting his dominance. We know that PB Smooth is not short on confidence. We know that he believes with his whole heart, rightly or wrongly, that he is a legitimate star in professional wrestling. And that self-belief may propel Pretty Boy Smooth to the highest levels of this industry. Ronnie gonna try to change levels here and get shrugged off. Absolutely no offense so far from pure trash Ron Mathis. Pretty Boy Smooth is making Ron Mathis look like an amateur here. And you can see that Mathis looks very, very frustrated. You rarely see that from Ron Mathis.
Last time I believe Ron Mathis was in the ring with Pretty Boy Smooth. Pretty Boy Smooth had harnessed the power of the ether. But now an even more dangerous Smooth has realized that the monster was within him all along. Controlled aggression.
And so far, it is a, I'm sorry, Todd. So far, it's a clean sweep for Smooth.
You do realize they can't fight for you, right? They can't fight for you. Come get this ass when you're like a man.
This is just chess here we're seeing. Ron Mathis flexing the muscles. Not a small man, Jim. Ron Mathis well put together. But you gotta believe gives up the strength advantage to Pretty Boy Smooth. Smooth now big. Went for the big backdrop. Look at that raw power.
And you can see the confidence just oozing off of Pretty Boy Smooth.
Also something to note here, this is under standard Ryse Wrestling singles match rules.
And maybe that's why Ron Mathis can't get out of the blocks here. Maybe that's why Ron Mathis has no momentum, because he is not in his wheelhouse. He is not under Ronnie's rules.
Look at Ron breaking the count. Impressive ring awareness there, but Smooth has had enough. Strategy might have worked for Ron. Or maybe not.
I don't think anything can work for Ron Mathis. I don't think Pretty Boy Smooth is going to allow it. Pure domination. I'm not sure if anyone can stop Smooth. Laser focused is the big man.
Ron Mathis is in as bad a way as I've ever seen.
You know, Ty, I'm starting to get the feeling that PB Smooth is sending a message to the NWA brass, the NWA office, to try to secure that title shot against EC3.
Well, we saw Ron Mathis and EC3 have an absolute banger of a contest. So if Pretty Boy Smooth can make Ron Mathis look easy, what does that say to the NWA?
I don't think we've ever seen Mathis this physically dominated, except for maybe the last time he was in the ring with Pretty Boy Smooth.
There's a little spark of life, a little spark of offense for Ronnie Mathis here. Wow, what a tornado DDT.
And finally some offense from Mathis, but not even a 1 count.
But this is what Ron has to do now. Capitalize. You can't get in your own head. Yes, he kicked out at 1, but you gotta stay on the offensive here. Another tornado DDT. 1.5 there, it looked like.
Well, PB Smooth may just be unstoppable. I mean, I don't know what else to say here.
Elbow right to the back of the head and neck. And now ripping and tearing away at the neck and shoulder.
PB with those long limbs could use his size to reach a rope here to break this hold. But instead, he's just going to lift Ron Mathis off the canvas.
Wow, what power.
And let gravity do the work.
What Ron did, Ron's ring positioning there was perfect. Closer to the ropes in the front, but not in the back because PB's got those long legs. He's got long arms too. But when you're wrenching back on the upper body, the legs are what's going to have the better opportunity to reach the ropes. Ron's ring positioning was ideal, but just too much raw power out of PB Smooth.
And this may be the only reprieve that Ron Mathis has.
Smooth is in a bad way with that neck. That elbow caught right, I think, in the very top vertebrae, that C1 vertebrae.
These roughneck tactics, may be the only chance that Ron Mathis has.
Right up in that C1, C2 area. And that's where Ronnie is working all of that offense into. Torquing the neck, headbutts to the back of the neck. I think he might have said he's going to try to break his neck here. There you see again. This is deliberate, targeted offense.
And Ron Mathis may have finally found a chink in the armor. Maybe the neck is the Achilles heel, so to speak, of PB Smooth.
There you see, there's those long limbs. PB able to get to the ropes. And Ron Mathis, so smart, so wise. We'll just move a little more to the left. headbutts right to the back of the neck. Those upper vertebrae. Big neck breaker.
Very targeted offense from Pure Trash. Hooks the leg. Just barely a 2 count.
We see a lot of competitors when they're in the ring with Pretty Boy Smooth going after the knees, the ankles, the legs, the lower body to try to chop the tree down. We don't really see this kind of strategy, but it seems to be working very well. But that's the veteran instinct, the in-ring genius of Ron Mathis. Go for a body part that Pretty Boy Smooth is not quite used to protecting. That neck sits literally head and shoulders above everyone else is in the ring with. So such a smart strategy, but still, you can't let the monster get back to his feet.
And Ron Mathis, like a pit bull, gonna latch on to that neck again.
Just applying a straight up sleeper hold here to wear the big man down. And then when you get him back down to his knees, if you can't get him choked out all the way, you still have him back off of that vertical base.
And how the tide has turned.
Now if Ron can't get him out cold here, which he may very well do, that neck is back within reach. Ronnie making PB carry his entire weight. Smooth has fought Ron up so many times, but has one more counter in the bag.
So much power generated in such a short distance.
This is a good flurry, Jim, we're seeing here. Sorry, this is an excellent flurry to come back.
Such an explosive athlete.
Pretty Boy Smooth now back in full control, it looks like. That neck causing problems for sure. There is that controlled aggression. He might be trash, but he is a vet of this business. Ron Mathis knows exactly where he is in that ring at all times.
Wondering Ty Cross. If Ron Mathis can pull out the upset, where would that leave PB Smooth?
Torquing that neck.
That was nasty. As was that.
And how often do we see Pretty Boy Smooth take it all the way off of his feet like that? Not very, Jim. But where's Ron going here? Oh, no.
Our Ryse media cameras caught it. Mathis with the chair, interception from Nick Brown. Oh, wait a minute, Nick got caught. The boot of Ron Mathis caught Nick Brown in the side of the face.
DDT right onto that chair.
Robbery here. No.
Wow!
I told you, Ty Cross. Pretty Boy Smooth will refuse to be denied. He is on a mission this evening.
would say the kicking out after that DDT onto the chair was unbelievable. But when you're talking Pretty Boy Smooth, nothing is truly unbelievable.
And you have to give it up to Ron Mathis. Was absolutely obliterated in the opening moments of this matchup. And not only has he survived, but he's got PB Smooth quite literally on the ropes here.
What a running right hand. Right across the jaw there. Going back to the neck again. Smooth able to fight it off here. Huge lariat, Jim.
You could hear the contact.
I cannot remember the last time we saw Pretty Boy Smooth in this dire of a situation. But like always, it looks like he's trying to rise to the occasion here.
And Smooth could be moments away
Hoss Cross connects.
from taking this one home.
Referee Nick Brown checking. It's over. Ronnie's out cold.
A lot of athletes throw right hands. But we have our first knockout victory on Thursday Throwdown. Pretty Boy Smooth victorious, point proven.
Wait a second, there might be more to the story here.
Matchmaker Chris LaRusso has the mic. Chris LaRusso, a very powerful man in Ryse Wrestling. What's he have to say?
But impress and impress and level up and level up and level up and level up. And every time I think that there's no way that PB Smooth can get any better, that there's no way that you can look any better, that there's no way that you can perform any better, you prove me wrong every single time. I have never seen anybody work as hard as you. I have never seen anybody dedicate so much of themselves to their craft as you. Overdue that you get this opportunity. So on June 8th, as long as he is still the NWA World Heavyweight Champion at that time, you get your shot at EC3 in the NWA World Title.
It has been made official on June 8th. Here in a Ryse ring, Pretty Boy Smooth has the opportunity to fulfill his destiny of the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship. That's all for this week. See you next time on Thursday Throwdown.